This is Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles basketball via live stream. Welcome in to another broadcast. My name is Jeff Surgeon, working alongside of me tonight, Jonathan Bird. It's the Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles as they take on the Huntingdon Hawks from Montgomery, Alabama. We are just about 10 minutes away from game time. The Lady Eagles glad to be back home after a tournament in Bristol. And Jonathan, they had some success in that tournament.
Yes, they did, certainly, Jeff. They went in the tournament and they actually won the first game and then led them into the championship, and they were able to win that as well. It was quite a successful game for both of the team players, Alyssa Loudermilk, and we also had a couple high rebounders and things like that. It was a very good game for the ladies.
Alyssa Loudermilk, as you mentioned, had an excellent tournament. She comes into the game tonight averaging right at 20 points a game. We are expecting the team to lean heavily on her again tonight as the Lady Eagles take on Huntingdon Hawks. Huntingdon plays in the USA South Division, an NCAA 3 opponent. And it doesn't get any easier tonight with this team from Montgomery, Alabama. They dressed actually 19 ladies. So we'll have to see how many of those will actually play tonight. They have 9 freshmen on their team. So I can't imagine that they would clear the benches tonight unless it's a blowout either way. But it's an intimidating roster to look out here and see 19 ladies come from the visiting team.
Definitely. It's very, very surprising to see that many people dressed out for a team. And it's interesting. There's only, as you said, there's 9 freshmen and only 3 seniors on the team. So it's a young team that we'll definitely see if that's going to hinder them a little bit in the end, is not having that experience behind them.
Lady Eagles in their tournament over the weekend won the 4-team tournament. They beat Grace College 66-57. That's Grace Bible College. Alyssa Loudermilk led all scoring with 31 points and 8 steals. Lydia Hempstead had 10 rebounds. And then the championship game, Johnson University of Pensacola Christian again with a victory there, 58-54 over Johnson. Alyssa Loudermilk 17 points. Mo Davis with 13. The Lady Eagles 3-1 on the season, and Coach Sellers very pleased with the way the team looked after the tournament. Now, the game we had here about a week ago on Veterans Day against Judson College, the Lady Eagles did come out with a win, but a lot of turnovers.
It was definitely a hard-fought game with all those turnovers and things like that, Jeff. But they did come out ahead, and it was a good game to see and for them to get that win.
Now the Huntingdon College Eagles, or Hawks rather, tonight, and then the Lady Eagles will go on the road again this weekend to Hiwassee College and LaGrange College in Tennessee and Georgia, respectively. We are a couple of minutes away from game time here. We are expecting a late arriving crowd, as is the modus operandi here for a Monday afternoon game. But we are also expecting a men's game tonight, about a half an hour following the ladies' game. The men take on Reinhardt College, and that should be an exciting game, and we're hoping for a pretty good turnout with the student body here. But Monday nights, you never know, a lot going on with the student body. You're tuned in more to that than I am, but it's a busy time of the semester. We hope we get a good turnout.
Definitely. It's this early game, as it's 5 o'clock going to be a game. It's just 10 minutes after the last classes for the students. So some of them, they might have just had their last class at 4 o'clock. They've just been out for 3 minutes from that class. And there's a lot of them probably still, going to dinner or something like that. So they'll probably see a big rise in the attendance in the second half of the Lady Eagles game, and definitely for the men's game.
Now, we mentioned Alyssa Loudermilk is the leading scorer, averaging 20 points a game for the Lady Eagles. She is a sophomore from Greenwood, South Carolina, a 5'10" guard. Exciting to play. Now, she and Lydia Hempstead are 2 of our starters, and they are also very good friends off the court, the way I understand it. Richard Moses told me that the last broadcast, and their camaraderie shows on the court as well. 3-point shooting, a little bit to be desired from the game the other night. 3-point shooting, 4 of 18. That's just under 25%. Going to have to get better 3-point shooting if you expect to be able to be good against a team like Huntingdon. Huntington's got some height, so we'll have to wait and see how that works with the in and out play with Hempstead and Davis and Loudermilk and Valdez and Ship, as those will be your starters. We are just a few seconds away from the pregame activities, so we'll pause for that.
Please welcome our guests from Montgomery, Alabama, the Huntingdon College Hawks, to the Arlen R. Horton Sports Center Arena, the home of your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, would you please stand and join us as we are led in prayer by Mr. Lonnie Smith of the Business Faculty.
Let's pray. Father, we thank you so much for this day, and we thank you for your blessings, Lord, for the way you meet our needs. Lord, thank you so much for the Lord Jesus Christ and his finished work on Calvary redemption. Lord, for this opportunity for these young ladies to enjoy this activity tonight, I pray that you be with them, and you bless them, and you meet their needs. I pray for protection as they play, and I pray that their attitudes will exemplify Christ in all that they do. And we'll give you the praise and honor and glory for all this done in Jesus' name. Amen.
At this time, we would like to introduce the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Hawks from Huntingdon College, starting at guard, a junior from Hopes Bluff, Alabama, number 2, Savannah Ward. Starting guard, a sophomore from Pelham, Alabama, number 3, Mackenzie Garmany. Starting forward, a senior from Anniston, Alabama, number 10, Pat Pickens. Starting forward, a freshman from Chattanooga, Tennessee, number 32, Juliet Hart. Starting forward, a senior from Anniston, Alabama, number 33, Tan Munford. And the head coach for the Hawks, Buzz Phillips. To protect the Nets. Starting at guard, a 5'10" sophomore from Greenwood, South Carolina, number 3, Alyssa Loudermilk. Starting guard at 5'6", a senior from Valdosta, Georgia, number 10, Mabel Valdez. Starting guard at 5'9", a junior from Sugar Grove, North Carolina, number 20, Hannah Ship. Starting center at 6 foot, a junior from Huntingdon, Tennessee, number 35, Lydia Hempstead. Starting forward at 5'7", a junior from Lexington, South Carolina, number 44, Mo Davis. And the head coach for the Lady Eagles is Coach Jared Sellers. The Lady Eagles assistant coach is Adrian Wilson. The officials for this afternoon's game are Steve Geringer, John Evans, and Clifford Harris.
3-hour drive down the interstate from Montgomery to Pensacola, and the Lady Hawks have been here for a little while, so let's see if travel is going to cause some fatigue here for the Lady Hawks. That tip-off is going to happen again. Tip controlled by the Lady Eagles, Loudermilk, and now Valdez is going to set it up for the first offensive possession for the Eagles. This is Loudermilk, number 3. Hempstead. There's Hannah Shipp looking for Mo Davis underneath. Hannah's going to dish it underneath to Hempstead. Off the mark, and here come the Hawks. That was Mackenzie Germany. She had a good look at it. No good, and the Lady Eagles now with their second offensive possession. Tipped out of bounds by Pickens, and the Lady Eagles will keep it under their own basket. Trying to post up Hempstead underneath. This is Mo Davis. Valdez is asking for the basketball, and she'll get it. Now she's going to direct traffic underneath. And we'll set it up again. Good perimeter defense by Huntingdon. They're forcing the Eagles to go out further from the perimeter than they want in 2 possessions, and we're 0 for 2. This is Pat Pickens. Up top, that's Garmany. And that is Ward, Rebound, Hempstead. Here's Mo Davis. Hannah Shipp. Looked like a foul, but it was knocked out of bounds, and the Eagles will keep it under their own basket. Beat the shot clock, but the ball is in and out, and here come Huntingdon, the Huntingdon Hawks. And another 3 from Mackenzie Garmany. That one's good. She's not afraid to take that shot, Jonathan.
Not at all. That's already a second attempt. That's the 3rd 3-point attempt by the team. So look forward to seeing if they're going to keep trying to hit those threes.
And that's Garmany again. Here's Loudermilk, had a good look at it. And so far, the Lady Eagles have not been able to find any rhythm on offense.
Yeah, we just see them going back up in court, but nothing really hitting, as we see the Huntingdon is doing some good D on them.
They're looking for Garmany again. This time she's going to penetrate in, and it's going to be a reach on Hannah Shipp. Hannah Shipp is number 20. If you didn't already know, the Lady Eagles are in the white with the blue trim, and Huntingdon in the red with the white trim. There's Garmany again. Rebounded Mumford, no good, and here comes Mabel Valdez, 1-on-2. Oh, she's got somebody underneath. That is Loudermilk, and yes. Looked like we didn't have numbers, but Loudermilk came out of nowhere to take the nice pass. And just like that, Huntington's going to go down, and they're going to miss their shot, and PCC with a chance to cut this lead to 1. There's Loudermilk again, and coaching staff is going to take a timeout from Huntingdon. Early on in this action, it's 5-4 Huntingdon, the Lady Hawks with the lead, and we'll take timeout. So a couple of quick transition baskets from the Lady Eagles, and that causes Huntington to take a timeout. And we'll see if they work out their transition defense a little better this time down the court. The best way to work out transition defense is to make a basket. This is Munford underneath. Nice post up by Munford. And it's 7-4 now. Mabel Valdez being harassed by Ward. She's going to break the double team. This is Loudermilk. Good look underneath. Loudermilk with their own offensive rebound. Back up. Blocked. No good. And the ball will go to Huntington. Coach Sellers wasn't pleased with that call going to Huntington. But the official under the basket had the advantage. Garmany way off. But a rebound from Pat Pickens, offensive rebound, and she is fouled by Alyssa Loudermilk. That will send Pickens to the line for a three-point play, potentially. Now it's a press. Loudermilk bump. They didn't call it. Hempstead underneath. Yes. Right now the team fouls are 3-0. PCC with 3 fouls. Almost stolen away by Loudermilk. Great defense, and that ball is off the head of Pat Pickens right in front of the PCC bench, and it'll be Pensacola Christian basketball.
It's definitely Alyssa Loudermilk showing that she's definitely a key part of the team right there. Just a little effort, giving it a little battle there with Pat Pickens, and she ended up knocking it out herself, turning it over to the Eagles basketball.
Right now, Pensacola Christian with 4 on the perimeter. This is Mo Davis. And if we're going to settle for threes, we're not going to. It's not a good way to go at this game, but right now, the height and the size of Huntington is forcing us out.
Yes.
So we're going to have to hit some shots to keep their defense a little honest.
We have a sub coming in for Huntington soon, number 11, Jenna Dorman. Trying to make the defense a little more effective against our Lady Eagles here.
That was Hempstead with the miss, and here comes Ward with the transition. Wants to post up Munford. Good defense by the Lady Eagles. Now here's Garmany. Back out to Ward. Yes. Somebody's got to guard them.
Looks like Ward and Garmany are going to be the three-point shooters for tonight, both having attempted and a couple successful makes right there.
Here's Hannah Ship. Nowhere to go with it. Underneath the Hempstead that time. She's fouled, I believe, Juliet Ward, and that is her first. Team foul number 1.
There it is. Hempstead makes the first, and Huntington's coming in with 3 subs there to maybe get some fresh spirit there for their defense.
Good rebound by Valdez, and they're going to call double dribble.
And now here's Coach Sellers going to bring in 2 subs as well, number 14, Holly Zorka, and number 33, Emily Kendall.
Watch for Holly Zorka to line up in the corner as there's another 2-point field goal, Jenna Dorman. But watch for Zorka right there to line up, I was going to say, in the corner for a 3. She loves that shot. It's going to stay on this end for the Eagles. But Zorka she's a streaky shooter, but when she gets on, she can hit 3 or 4 in a row and really give your team a boost. There's a good post up from Valdez. And that's what it's going to take. You're going to have to fight for those baskets. Here's Dorman. Now Garmany. Garmany all the way in, and an air ball rebounded from Kendall. Here comes Hannah Ship. Looking to get it into Loudermilk. Instead, it's over in the corner to Valdez. Post up underneath. Back to Valdez. In and out. And Alyssa Loudermilk with probably her third or fourth offensive rebound and a blocking foul. That one is on Pat Pickens, number 10. She did not have possession. So Alyssa goes to the line for 2.
Definitely got lucky there with Pat Pickens not having position, as that could have been Alyssa Loudermilk's second foul already. But luckily it's only the first 13 minutes to go in the first half.
Huntingdon with another substitution, their 9th player so far to play in this game. Pensacola Christian has only put 7 into the game. Out of control, that was Tierra Henry. Had a good look at the basket, just out of control, let the ball slip, and it's a turnover. And here come the Lady Eagles, down by 4. And they're starting to settle in a little bit on offense, and they're looking better. Here's Loudermilk. That's Zorka in the corner. Had a good look at it. Rebound, Eagles, Valdez underneath, stolen away. Garmany now. Dorman, way off. I think it was blocked. I think Valdez got a piece of that.
Just a tad bit. Yep, and there it is. The ref did call that. It definitely looks like Huntingdon is a three-point shooting team here. Many attempts they've already had.
Reset 20 seconds. Shot clock.
To the shot clock, because it is the same possession, does not reset. It's at 20 seconds now. Not that that's mattered for Huntingdon. They have a quick trigger. Here comes Ward. Up top, this is Henry. Now back over again to Ward. And Huntingdon starting to cool off a little bit.
And
Ollie Zorka with a quick 3, in and out.
so far, we've got Holly Zorka with 3 attempts, none made, but when she does get on fire, she definitely does hit those threes.
I wanted to say this name all day. That's Jello Witherspoon with the miss. Hannah Ship, Mabel Valdez looking to post up. That's Emily Kendall. Back out to Holly Zorka. Had another good look at it. That's why they put her in the game, John. Put her in the game for the 3-point shooting, and she is 0 for 4 so far.
Yes, 0 for 4, but like I said, when she does get on, she is good. As we saw the weekend tournament, she had 6 threes she made, 3 in each game, so she can definitely hit those threes when she's on fire.
Parnell with the post up underneath. I don't know if that ball was blocked or she just, I think it was off of an Eagle player. Yes, it was. They'll keep it. Huntingdon keeps it under their own basket. But Parnell got it underneath and then had nowhere to go. Good defense. Cutter to the basket. That is Henry. And she will be fouled on Loudermilk. That's her second. And I would imagine, although I can't guarantee it, that you'll see someone subs for Alyssa.
Yeah, you can definitely see Coach Sellers is looking at his bench right now, probably for a sub for Alyssa. He did a little bit ago bring in Mo Davis, and as we just see, Hempstead is back in, bringing Alyssa Loudermilk out.
This is what happened last week against Judson. Hempstead got in foul trouble. It just messes up your whole game plan when you get 2 fouls this early. Valdez with a good-looking crossover dribble. This is Holly Zorka. Mo Davis now playing a little bit of weave action, and it does draw the foul. Tierra Henry for Huntingdon with the reach.
No, low, Mabel.
Only the third team foul against Huntington. Mo Davis will inbound the ball. Tipped away from Huntington. And it's going to be Huntington basketball. No, white ball. Changed his mind.
Look, Mabel. Seal first, Mabel. Good. Look back at her. We're all right. Don't rush. Come on, Lydia. Work, Lyd.
Got to take that. Yes. Jonathan, when you're that wide open, you got to take it.
Definitely. And we finally see Holly Zorka hit her first three-pointer, hopefully not her last in this game.
That was the best offensive possession I've seen from the Lady Eagles this evening. And a reach foul, that's going to be Lydia Hempstead. Team foul number 5. Lydia's second. Lydia just came in for Alyssa Loudermilk. Now she's got 2, so what do you do if you're the coach?
Definitely have to see Coach Sellers wants to do about that. And Lydia Hempstead, definitely the tallest on our Eagles team, and Alyssa Loudermilk most points.
This is Hempstead. Nice post up. Picture perfect. I feel like the Lady Eagles have the momentum right now. Their last 3 offensive possessions have been great. That's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay down here with Huntington. Hannah Shipp is going to spell Mabel Valdez. That leaves Lydia Hempstead on the court with 2 fouls.
See, Huntington just brought their original 5 back in.
This is Savannah Ward. Pat Pickens trying to post up underneath to Juliet Hard, and she's going to be held by Holly Zorka. So the next foul, Huntington's in the bonus. Underneath to Juliet Hard, she misses the shot. She's going to go to the line for 2. And that foul is on who? I missed it.
Emily Kendall, 33.
Something Coach Sellers stresses. Guard with your feet, not with your hands. If you guard with your feet and get position, you're not going to get those silly fouls. Right now, we've got 7 silly fouls.
Yeah, it definitely helps out later in the game, guarding like that, not getting meaningless fouls.
And there's finally a reach foul. That's on Tan Munford as the Eagles try to post up Emily Kendall. Only the 4th foul on Huntington. Holly Zorka will inbound the basketball.
Swing it down. Swing it.
You hear Coach Sellers in our headsets telling them to swing it. I think we're trying to swing it all the way around to Holly Zorka maybe. No, Mo Davis is going to take it up. And it's a turnover.
Oh, that was offensive foul on Mo Davis.
Offensive, okay, I missed that.
It's like, I believe Pat Pickens got a good solid step on the line and guarded that line, and Mo Davis wasn't able to get around her. Turned into offensive.
Boy, Garmany thought about it. You can see just a
Definitely
little out of her range maybe. Here's Hannah Shipp. Good strong move to the basket from Mo Davis. Number 44. Should have been a double dribble.
Definitely see Coach Sellers was trying to get the officials' attention with that.
This is Garmany. Cannot leave her open. Hempstead with a good rebound. Here comes Hannah Shipp again.
See Coach Sellers about to bring a couple subs back in. Ashley Bethel, Mabel back in, and your favorite Lady Eagles player to pronounce her name, Jeff Monica Tamalev-Chuda.
Very good.
Monica, straight from Lithuania. So it's a very interesting name.
Work, Mon.
She's a spark off the bench, though. Hard worker.
Good. Knock it down.
Doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Boom.
It was.
Mabel there was a second left on the shot clock for those that don't see the shot clock. 1 second left. Mabel had to do something, and a desperation heave, and it went in. The look on her face was precious.
Yes, very humorous. She shot it up just to beat the shot clock, ended up making it. She turned around, very surprised and confused look on her face.
All right, let's take time out. You're watching Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles basketball via live stream. Halfway through the first half, and the Lady Eagles with a 4-point lead. They were down, I believe, by as many as 7 early and have managed to take control of this game right now. Post up Tan Munford. And when I say take control, I don't mean to have a big lead. I'm just saying you feel the momentum has swung in the Lady Eagles' favor.
Yes, definitely early off. You could definitely see Huntingdon was using their defense to definitely get momentum in their favor, but Eagles were able to draw that back, and now it's going their way a lot more.
It's going to be a really silly foul from Mabel Valdez going for the basketball, but Jenna Dorman had position. I'm sorry, that's Pat Pickens. Pat Pickens had position, and she'll go to the line 1-1. But from here on out, it's a double bonus for Huntingdon. Pat Pickens, a good-looking player. She's a senior from Anniston, Alabama. You can tell she's one of the leaders on this team. That could have been over the back, but Juliet Hard with the rebound, and that puts Huntingdon back in the lead. Right now, some uncertainty from the Lady Eagles. Mo Davis with the rebound, and she'll go to the line for 2. Tan Mumford picks up her second foul, and that will bring Jenna Dorman back into the game for Huntingdon. I don't know if Mo may be a little shaken up, a little bit of a limp coming out of there.
Yeah, it looked like she fell and tripped over and landed a little hard. Hopefully that doesn't affect her. Here we have Huntingdon coming in with Tiara Houghton. First time coming into the game. They originally were bringing out Jenna Dorman, but Coach Phillips called her back and brought out Tiara instead.
Mo generally a pretty good free throw shooter. Got 1 of 1 on that, or 1 of 2 on that one. Here comes Garmany. Here's Ward being harassed. Great defense from Bethel, but it wasn't enough as the backdoor weak side, and Huntingdon back up by 2. Here's Bethel. Got her own rebound. Hannah Ship now And a really bad turnover. Coach Sellers telling Hannah, you really had the kick. You had someone wide open. Got to look for the kick out.
Yeah, definitely didn't see Mo Davis over there to the left, wide open.
And Mo can hit those shots.
Definitely can. She's definitely proven that before.
Well, the perimeter defense has improved in the last 5 minutes for Pensacola Christian. A moving pick. That's on Tierra Houghton, who just came into the game. So the Pensacola Christian Lady Eagles are in the bonus now. Next foul.
And here we see Coach Sellers just brought in 4 new subs. Holly Zorka, Brooke Bronis, Emily Kendall, and Alyssa Loudermilk back in.
Hmm. Mabel can't let that get in her head. She's going to have to come back down and play good defense. She's the commander on this offense with being the point guard. Who's the foul on?
Oh, just brought in Alyssa Loudermilk, and she's already got a 3rd foul.
That hurts.
And here we see Hannah Ship come back in. Coach Sellers brings Alyssa out since she just got that 3rd foul.
And we won't see her the rest of the half.
No.
There's no way you can keep her. Where's your scoring going to come from, Jonathan?
Hey, we easily have Emily Kendall down low, freshman, but she has definitely proven herself that she is a very tough fighter down low and likes to post up and will definitely improve hitting those down low shots.
But this defense from Huntingdon is still forcing PCC way out. You see how far out Hannah Ship is. I mean, that's good defense. And she's got nowhere to go with it. Right now, the offense is stagnant.
Yeah, we definitely see that. You see Holly Zorka traveling around that 3-point line.
Just a lot of, I'm sorry, didn't mean to walk on you.
You're good, as well as Hannah Ship, but we have Mabel there.
Another one.
That's her 2nd 3-pointer she's hit, and her 2nd 3-pointer at the 1-second shot clock there.
Here's Garmany. Oh, good move. What a pretty move. Couldn't capitalize, but she stutter-stepped and went right around her defender. The turnover. Here comes Huntingdon trying to draw the foul. They do. And Pat Pickens will go to the line to shoot 2, and that is a foul on Hannah Ship, her 2nd. I wish we had replay. That move from Garmany was sweet.
It was very nice. She was able to use 2 of the Eagle players. Actually, they ran into each other, and she had a 2nd there wide open to get around. She actually, Pat Pickens here has seen quite a bit of this free throw line, and see if her hitting those or missing them going to make or break the team.
Two-point lead for Huntingdon. It'd be a lot worse than what it is right now if Mabel Valdez hadn't hit 2 desperation threes. Hey, we'll take them. Another turnover. Here's Jenna Dorman. Had to chase the ball down. That's the cutter underneath. That's hard. Out to Pickens. In and out. Good offensive position for Huntingdon, but it'll stay with Huntingdon.
Here, Coach Sellers brings in a very dynamic Lady Eagles player, Ashley Bethel. Can't underestimate her, even though she's only 5'1". She is very loud and very big on the court.
Jenna Dorman. And they are really good with the pump fake and then the penetration to get it 5 feet closer in for the higher percentage Shot.
Hey, focus on these free throws. Let's go.
The foul's on number 40, Tierra Horton. Houghton, I'm sorry. Can't read my own writing. That's her second. And that's team foul number 7, so it's a 1-and-1 situation for the Pensacola Lady Eagles.
At the line shooting number 33, Emily Kendall.
So Huntingdon just brought in another sub. First time being on the game as well, as we see Coach Phillips definitely using those 19 players.
Right now, Huntingdon is clicking on offense. They've got 3 guards right now, and they are really doing well with this in and out penetration. Mabel Valdez with the miss, and here comes Huntingdon again. Dorman's going to pull it up and give it to Garmany, and Garmany's going to direct traffic. The weave. Good look underneath. Wide open. That was hard, and she missed it. Here comes Ashley Bethel. And right now, just who's going to step up for offense? Who's going to make the shots? Another turnover. That's Mabel Valdez with the turnover. And Jonathan, it's just the Eagles just have no camaraderie right now. They're missing their leader in Loudermilk.
It's definitely something you rarely see with this Lady Eagles team, as they usually are so well knit and definitely click a lot. It's a very well knit team, almost might as well say a family. You see this team not only on the court but also off the court. There we see Emily Kendall again, that freshman I was speaking about earlier, definitely stepping up, fighting there, get that turnover.
Right now, I think Mabel Valdez is forcing it a little bit. Could have been a little more patient with that and found a better shot. But just when I say that, she comes away with a terrific defensive move, and they called it. She called a timeout before the jump ball. So the Eagles will keep it. So we'll take a timeout with them. Just over 3 minutes remaining in the first half, 31-25 in favor of the Huntingdon Hawks from Montgomery, Alabama. An NCAA Division III opponent. And we'll see how the Eagles look out of the timeout. They look like they've got a little more life to them with their offense. This is Ashley Bethel. I don't think she meant to bank it, but it still counts as 3. And it's a 3-point lead. Didn't follow her shot, and it paid off for the Eagles. Mabel Valdez. That's Holly Zorka. Cortland Parnell, a freshman just into the game for Huntingdon. And she gets in the record book, or in the scorebook. Mo Davis, beautiful move underneath. Not afraid to take it in, and it capitalized. Back to a 3-point lead for Huntingdon. Garmany with the penetration. It's going to be a foul on the floor. And it's against Ashley Bethel. So a 2-shot foul. Mackenzie Garmany has to go to the line. You know, Huntington started out, Jonathan, with making those threes. Pensacola's done a pretty good job on that, but now they need to work on their interior defense. So what do? I mean, if you pack it in, they're going to hit the threes. If you guard them, they're going to go inside and get fouled. I don't know.
Something that see Coach Sellers is trying to talk there with assistant coach Adrian Wilson, see what they can do. It's definitely something to use as he's trying to get Mabel Valdez and Ashley Bethel there. Those too quick on the outside, move around to keep those outside shots shut down with Emily Kendall and Mo Davis down low. That inside.
Nice. It went the way it's supposed to. That was a great offensive set. The ball just didn't go in. This is Garmany underneath. Good grief, how many fouls are we going to get? And that's on Mo Davis, and that's her second.
So now shooting at the line, Jalen Lover, another sub they just brought in.
Bethel, in and out. I tell you what, Mo Davis is playing one great half. She is hustling. And she'll go to the line for 2.
At the line shooting number 44, Mo Davis.
Emily.
Our best player, or at least our best scorer, Alyssa Loudermilk, has been in foul trouble all of the first half. She's been on the bench for the last 5 minutes and has never really been able to get into the game because of the fouls. And for the Eagles to be able to only be within 4 right now with your best player on the bench, it's not a bad situation to be in.
Definitely not. As we see Alyssa Loudermilk and also our biggest player, Lydia Hempstead, both on the bench because of foul trouble.
Garmany thought that was in. She didn't. There's a turnover. I was going to say Garmany took that shot, and you know how the NBA players do. They watch it go in. She thought it was in. So a 4-point deficit, and the Eagles with a chance to cut it to 2 or 1. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 35 on the game clock.
Here we see setting up for the possible 3-pointers with both Ashley Bethel and Holly Zorka on the points. And there it is. Holly Zorka hitting that 3 with a swish. Drop it to a 1-point lead.
Ball stays with Huntingdon. So you see the time remaining on your screen, 15.4 seconds. That's Dorman. And that's how you quiet a crowd. They only gave her a 2. Mo Davis.
Oh, yes! Mo Davis launching that. Ended up slipping and falling on the court, but she banked that in. And it's a tie ball game going into the half.
Well, we'll take time out with them during this half and try to recover. And we'll be back for the second half action here in a few minutes.
So you're choosing a college, and you want a lot out of a college, like high-level academics, quality faculty, and plentiful resources.
How about a focus on spiritual growth and plenty of extracurricular opportunities, all in a stable environment that has been designed to help you grow personally, professionally, and spiritually.
You see, Pensacola Christian College has been the perfect fit for me, and I think you might find it to be the perfect fit for you as well.
So come join in, and you'll see why Pensacola Christian College is everything that you've been looking for.
One of the main reasons I came to PCC, the quality of the academics. I came here because I didn't want a place that would just give me an education, but a place that would really prepare me to engage my field on a professional level. I love the academics here. They're designed to push and stretch me, giving me a thorough understanding of all my subjects and a knowledge of how to use them. Going to any college and taking a couple courses wasn't what I had in mind. I wanted a place where the faculty were qualified, the subjects thoroughly explored, and courses designed with me in mind. Since the college offers a wide variety of concentrations in so many areas, I was able to study exactly what I needed.
The quality of the academics at PCC is amazing. I'm a transfer student, and compared to the other schools I went to, PCC is incredible.
Our goal is to take the theoretical, compare that with scripture, and then apply it in the classroom in a practical way.
The faculty here are fantastic. They're extremely knowledgeable and always willing to help us along every step of the way.
The teachers try to focus on God in every lesson. They really bring that out in the way they come across and what they're trying to teach us from a godly, biblical perspective.
I love to see students when they finally get a concept. Working one-on-one is probably the most rewarding part of teaching.
While the academics here at PCC are fantastic, what drives our standard for excellence is our focus on the Word of God. We daily take time out with chapel and campus church services to look into God's Word. And we are blessed to hear from a variety of speakers from all over the country, as well as our own campus church pastor. Here at the campus church, the Word of God is exalted.
It is a joy to have our college students participate in the campus church while they're here. To be part of a local, vibrant church with strong biblical preaching, wonderful, worshipful music, and to get to hear so many men of God preach in chapel. And on top of all that, to have fellowship with hundreds of young people just like you that have given their life for service is an essential component of the Christian college experience.
That was one of the highlights of our day, but there's still many more to come.
That's right. Like now we're headed to one of my favorite classes of the day.
Yeah? What's that?
Lunch. Now, I don't know what you think of college food, but I bet you weren't thinking this. Now I'm heading over to the Sports Center for PE class. You know, climbing one of the largest rock walls in the country is a pretty awesome way to spend class. Come on, let me show you. Now, don't think that college is all about books and papers and homework. It's not. It's about so much more than that. It's about developing in lots of different areas. For instance, I get to do this for a class. And when you're not in class, there are all sorts of extracurricular things to do. So, whether you're attending an Eagles game with a friend, playing ball for your collegian, taking part in a fine arts program, or just sharpening your skills on the flow rider, there's always something to do.
So now you've seen a little bit of Pensacola Christian College, but there's a lot you haven't seen yet.
So take a look at us online at pccinfo.com for even more information about the college.
And we'd love to encourage you to come for a visit and stay in one of the residence halls so you can see for yourself what it's like to join in at PCC.
Now, you may be saying that all of this sounds great, but you can't really afford a college education anyway. Well, that's where the good news comes in. You see, PCC has been blessed to be one of the most affordable colleges around. And with our available scholarships and our work assistance program, money really doesn't have to be an issue.
So go ahead and visit the website and give us a call with any questions you may have.
Or come and check us out for yourself. We would love to have you join in.
And welcome back to Lady Eagles basketball via live stream. My name is Jeff Surgeon with Jonathan Bird. 38-38. Jonathan, looking at the stats, I can see why the game is tied.
Yeah, we definitely have some differences with points, but each team is specializing in their own thing. You see here, we're definitely beating them with three-pointers. Surprisingly, Huntingdon was coming out early with those three-point attempts. They have 9 attempts, but only two made, whereas we have 6 made. So that's definitely keeping us there with that tie game, and the rebounding which we have 21 and they only have 17, which is definitely helping us there to stay alive and keep that there, since we have Lydia Hempstead and Alyssa Loudermilk both in foul trouble.
Pensacola Christian with 21 rebounds at the halftime. Huntingdon College with 17. Both teams shot right at 34% from the perimeter. Pensacola Christian 75% from the free throw line. Huntingdon at 67%. And this is Huntingdon. We kick off the second half of basketball. I'm a little surprised to see Alyssa Loudermilk out here. I mean, if she picks up a fourth foul, that's detrimental to her game anyway. The Eagles have done a really good job without her on the court. There's Hannah Shipp. Good-looking 17-foot jump shot, and the Lady Eagles with a lead, 40-38.
Sure, that was one of Coach Seller's definitely big stressors during halftime to Alyssa's stay out of getting fourth, definitely a fifth foul, and that's how he has her and Hempstead both back in.
Oh, you can't call that.
And with that, looks like Hempstead
well,
getting her third.
Yeah, that's her third foul. It was good defense. Matter of fact, when Tan Munford got underneath, she had really nowhere to go. Probably was a walk before it was a foul. But Tan with the opportunity to tie this game early on in the second half. There you go. That's what they missed in the first half, was that take charge attitude. That's Alyssa Loudermilk.
Yeah, with that foul trouble, she was only able to be in for 9 minutes of the first half, only with 6 points.
The Eagles get their own rebound. Had two players back for transition defense. They had to come back down to get in the offensive mode. So Mo Davis trying to work off a pick from Loudermilk. It didn't work, so we'll give it to Valdez. Valdez will set it back up now. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Valdez is going to look to penetrate and turns the ball over. And back to Alyssa Loudermilk, who's going to pull up for a three. Hannah Shipp is there for the rebound, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line.
So definitely a good job on both their parts, Alyssa and Hannah, getting that turnover, and then when Alyssa missed, getting that rebound and being able to put it back up and draw the foul.
And foul was on number 33, Tan Munford. That's her third foul. And Jello Weatherspoon will come into the game for Huntingdon. Hannah gets the second, and a 3-point lead for the Lady Eagles of Pensacola Christian College. Trying to force it underneath, triple teamed. The Eagles 3-on-2. Hannah Shipp will pull it up. Looking to pass it to somebody. Good defense. This is Loudermilk. Loudermilk, good look underneath the Hempstead. Back out to Shipp. Shipp's going to take it all the way in and miss the easy layup. She's going to wish she had that back. Ward wide open, cannot capitalize. This is Garmany. Garmany fouled by Shipp. And that's Hannah Shipp's third foul. So Loudermilk, Shipp, and Hempstead with 3 fouls apiece. Trying to get it into number 32, Juliet Harp. Oh, Valdez thought about it, decided to kick it out, and it's going to stay with the Eagles. Coach Sellers setting up an offensive play, an out-of-bounds play. Hempstead is way up top. Look for her to cut down maybe on a screen. Nope, she's going to stay up. Here's Hannah. Trying to post up Loudermilk. Hempstead now, Mo Davis. Mo really had nowhere to go with it. Put up a desperation shot, but she's going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and that's definitely not something that she can't, miss or make. We saw right before the end of the first half that desperation launch and ended up tying up the game for that three-pointer.
So something we're seeing a little different in this half. 3 people back on defense. Trying to cut down on that transition basketball from Huntingdon. And the Lady Eagles are slowly building on a lead. They've got a 5-point lead now. Kick out to Ward. Nice looking rebound there from Weatherspoon. She can't hold on to it. Valdez being harassed by Ward. Somebody's going to be open here. But Loudermilk's got numbers underneath to Hempstead. Good. And let's see if we get a timeout from Huntingdon. He's not going to take one yet.
Definitely a good drive on the Eagles from Valdez to Alyssa to Hempstead.
Garmany missed another 3, and if the Eagles score on this one, Huntingdon, they'll take the timeout to regroup.
Well, we definitely see Huntingdon about to bring in 2 subs.
Here's Loudermilk. Good pull-up jumper. Mo Davis almost with the rebound. Oh, stolen away from Hempstead. Loudermilk underneath to Davis. Beautiful. Yes! Just like they drew it up.
Hempstead getting that ball, then falling to her knees, but with a very unconventional toss to Loudermilk, throwing it into Mo Davis, getting the 2 and drawing the foul.
But you saw the center of all that was Loudermilk. This is something they did not have in the first half. She's just a smart player.
It's definitely a reason why we are building that drive and being able to get ahead. You see her presence definitely influencing back in the game.
Now they're just missing everything. Huntingdon Hawks are relying now on these perimeter threes, and they can't hit the side of a barn.
Alyssa! Patient.
Loudermilk cutting in. She's double teamed. Hannah Ship. And we'll set it back up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 7 on the shot clock. Valdez is going to have to do something. She walked. That works in Europe, but not in Pensacola.
It is Brooke Pate, three-pointer. You can see Huntingdon. That's a big strategy of Coach Phillips is those three-pointers, because they have definitely taken a lot of them over the course of the game. Not many have fallen, though.
Jello Weatherspoon is all over Mabel Valdez right now on defense. Mabel's doing a pretty good job keeping her composure. Underneath the Loudermilk. Mo Davis almost had a weak side rebound, but Huntingdon now down by 7. Looking to cut it into the lead, and Hempstead almost stole it away. Somebody Hopefully not against Hempstead. That'd be her 4th. And it is.
And here we see Coach Sellers bringing in freshman Emily Kendall to bring out Hempstead.
There's Garmony. Oh, good rebound.
And there it is. The freshman just came in, had a good strip there. And that's going to drive Alyssa Loudermilk and drawing the foul.
You know, Loudermilk almost got caught with her 4th foul down here. But she tipped it away and then is going to get a chance to get 2 more points on this end.
It's definitely a good thing we're seeing now is Alyssa Loudermilk at the free throw line instead of being the reason the Huntington player is. She hasn't drawn a foul yet this half and been at the free throw line quite a few times now.
Uncharacteristic of Alyssa for missing both free throws. She's going to have to be careful taking these chances. They're going to call her for a foul. In and out play from Huntington, and it works.
And there,
Brooke Pate again, just into the ball game, and that's 2 for her. That's on Jenna Dorman. So Huntington in a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah, Mary looking at that clock and the scoreboard and definitely seeing Huntington now with 6 fouls. Eagles only have 3.
So Hannah Ship's going to get the basket, and then I believe Jello Weatherspoon. Let's see who they called the foul on. The foul is on
Jenna Dorman again. Yeah.
So she pushed off against Kendall. So Kendall with a chance at a 1-and-1 and a potential 4-point play. Basket was good from Ship. Kendall was fouled. She gets 1-and-1. Loudermilk in and out. Right now, Lady Eagles just out hustling Huntington. As soon as I say that, Pat Pickens, a hustler as well, with the rebound, the shot, the make, and a free throw.
Yeah, definitely Pat Pickens here, senior, definitely showing why she's a starter. Hard game she's had. And here we come. Coach Sellers bringing in Holly Zorka. Hit those 3, and Monica Tomalevachuda bringing that European influence, if nothing else.
Monica, good look. In, out. Here's Holly Zorka for 3. No good. It's a 2-on-2 fast break for Huntington. Huntington's got some speed. And that was Jenna Dorman, I believe.
Oh, and that is a foul on Alyssa Loudermilk right there. First I thought maybe it was Holly Zorka, but that is going to be her 4th for Alyssa Loudermilk. And it looks like Coach Sellers is bringing in Hannah Ship. Yep. And we'll probably not see Alyssa Loudermilk. Probably maybe 5 minutes left or so.
Yeah, I would say, well, no, I'd say he can't hold her out much more than 5 minutes total.
Yeah, exactly.
The foul was on Alyssa, and the basket actually was Jello Weatherspoon. So I missed that one. That was Jello. She missed it. Eagles up by 1. Holly Zorka almost walked with it. Underneath the Monica. Yes.
There it is. Monica Tomalevachuda in the bank for the 2 points. Looks like Coach Sellers has put Monica Tomalevachuda on number 10, Pat Pickens, who is definitely the hustler on the Huntington team.
And that's team foul. That's foul number 4 on Hannah Ship now. So Coach Sellers is in a bind. He's got 3 starters with 4 fouls each, and this second half is pretty young still.
And here we see Coach Sellers bringing in Ashley Bethel.
Too many offensive rebounds, second chances here. Yep. And Kendall did not have position, and because of that, she's going to be called for a foul. And that's Kendall's second. Pat Pickens to shoot 2.
And here we see Eagles just in a short amount of time now caught up, and it's now 7 fouls for each, Huntington and Eagles. And before, just a few minutes ago, it was 6 in Huntington, 3 Eagles.
Here comes Ashley Bethel. Pensacola Christian desperately needs a basket here. Yep. The 1-and-1. Monica's going to go to the line, I believe, to shoot. Yes, she is.
Foul number 5, Katie Bonner. At the line shooting, number 13,
Definitely brings smiles to all of our faces here on the streaming side and the announcers trying to say Monica's last name.
How many rebounds does Pickens have? I tell you.
Yeah, she's definitely a hustler.
Worker. Look at that. All the way and almost got it. Ball will go to the Eagles.
And there we see Monica Tomalevichuta. She drew Pat Pickens to jump, knocked the ball out of her hands for a second, hitting against her leg, but she was able to put it in anyways. We covered it.
Monica into the game for a short amount of time. She already has 5 points and has done a great job on defense. Ball stays with Huntington.
Hey, no pass to the basket. Let's go.
Yeah, we definitely see Monica Tomalevichuta. She only had 2 minutes in the game in the first half, but the way she's playing and definitely because of her height, she's definitely going to be in more in the second half with our foul trouble that we're in.
Number 10, Pickens.
Ashley Bethel tried to get cute with a behind-the-back pass, and it's a turnover.
Yeah, I'm not even sure who was there.
Nobody. Blocking foul is going to be against Bethel. And Pickens to the line to shoot 2. So with 11 and a half to go in the ball game, number 20, Hannah Shipp, will come back in with 4 fouls. It's a gamble, but you have to.
And we see Coach Seller just brought in Hannah Shipp for Mabel. Definitely just to give Mabel a breather and to get Hannah Shipp in there, because she's definitely a hard player, but you just got to watch that since she has the 4 fouls on her.
Nice. Nice.
Very good use. Monica drawing them, and then be able to put the back door to Emily Kendall right there. Good.
Hannah Ship making an impact already this quick back into the game with that rebound. Here comes Holly Zorka. And now Hannah Ship. 15 on the shot clock and a touch foul. The foul will go against Jello Weatherspoon on the hand check, and it's a 1-and-1 for Hannah. It's a chess match right now. You're watching the coaches with all these substitutions. And Huntingdon's starting to turn the ball over a little bit. And Hannah Ship will bring the ball up the court. Her team up by 4. There's Holly Zorka, good looking shot from 15.
There it is. She makes that. She's a very good shooter.
Huntington answers. Back and forth. Got to play smart. I think Hannah was surprised she was that wide open. Pretty bad defense that time down the court from Huntington.
Yeah, I think they expected her to pass it off, and that's what she was going to do. She was expecting
Ashley
to draw.
Bethel almost with the steal, and it's Eagles basketball.
It's going to be Eagles, yep.
Great hustle from Ashley Bethel. Another turnover against Huntington. Forced it. Now, Jonathan, you're noticing this. Huntington's starting to telegraph their passes a little bit, and that is fatigue.
It definitely is. We definitely see, even with 19 dressed players, every team is going to be fatigued, how much they're trying to be hard on D and still pressure and get those shots made in offensive side.
Hannah, go switch, Hannah!
Wow. She is good. Fun to watch. That's Pat Pickens. And it's a turnover against the Eagles. I believe she stepped over the end line.
And here we see Mo Davis and Mabel Valdez coming back in.
Should be over and back, right? She tipped it. Oh, Mo Davis. This whole set of events here is bad for the Eagles. First of all, it was tipped, and I thought that's over and back, but maybe she tipped it on this side of the court. But nonetheless, Juliet Harp goes to the line now. And a chance to bring Huntington within 3 rather. now to 2. 2-point lead and a full timeout for Huntingdon. It's been a hard-fought game, back and forth, 8:40 to go. And the Lady Eagles of Pensacola Christian College up 64-62.
Here we see they're coming out of the timeout. See the Eagles versus the Hawks. You see Eagles do not look as tired as the Hawks. Especially the difference between Mabel Valdez and Pat Pickens. Definitely a difference. Pat Pickens definitely tired looking.
Right there, Huntingdon is just out hustling Pensacola on this end of the court. Goodness, Tiara Henry, 3 offensive rebounds that time, and Tiara comes up with 1, and the basket, and a free throw.
Yeah, that just should not be happening with how many shots. Just Eagles need to get in there, box out, and be able to rebound that. That foul was on Mabel Valdez. She now has 3 as well.
Wanted to post up Davis, but it's great defense from Huntingdon. 5 on the shot clock. That was a bad possession.
And here we see Hannah Shipp and Alyssa Loudermilk going to come in soon, along with Hempstead.
All 3 of those players with 4 fouls each, but this is about the time of the game we thought they'd come back in.
Definitely need that extra push from them all.
And Coach Sellers has done a really good job with substituting. And for this to be a tie game with 3 of your players in foul trouble most of the ball game, you got to give credit to the bench of Pensacola Christian. There's a basket. It's Kendall.
So very good passing around, getting those shots up to get the best look possible. And Kendall came away with the rebound and then was able to put it back up. She's now at the line. As a freshman, she's already doing this good. It's definitely a good expectation to see what she does when she becomes older and everything here.
Great hustle from Emily Kendall. And she'll shoot 2 shots. Both teams in a double bonus for the last 7 minutes of the game. So what seemed to be a game that was moving on pretty nicely is going to slow down now. Lots of free throws are going to come down the stretch here.
There we go, nothing but net. There we go, and with that, making both. She's coming out, Hempstead's coming in. But she has definitely proven why she should be having that much playing time, Emily Kendall.
Yeah, you called it early in the first half when she came in. She was going to make an impact. She certainly has.
Here we see original starting 5 here for Lady Eagles. If they can do a good amount and just hope.
One player that Huntingdon doesn't have on the court right now is number 3, Mackenzie Garmany. She'll be in soon, I'm sure. She's one of the leaders on this team. Savannah Ward right now with the basketball. Turnaround jumper, that's Pat Pickens. How many times have we called her name tonight?
Yep, she's definitely a factor here, game, and I'm not sure she's even in foul trouble, Jeff.
No. Mo Davis is going to try to back her down.
Mo Davis, lucky was able to tap it a little bit, cause Pat Pickens not to get good handle on it. She ended up knocking it out, but Mo Davis also fell, and then Hempstead tripped over, so they both took a little bit of a tumble. Hopefully they'll be okay.
So we had 2 on the floor, then Pat Pickens loses her shoe right here in front of our booth. This is the most excitement we've had in a while. People on the floor. All right, 6 minutes to go. And this is what we were hoping for, a good, close, competitive ball game. Turnover, Hannah Ship took 1 too many steps. Had a good thought, but turned it over. And Pat Pickens is still fiddling with her shoe over here. You know, in football, when your helmet comes off, you have to come out of the game for a play. They should do that with basketball if your shoe comes off.
The difference is for basketball, if you get blood on your jersey, then you come out.
True.
Football, yeah, I think so. There we see Huntingdon again trying to throw up those threes. Surprised number 3, Mackenzie Garmany, isn't in. Both her and Savannah Ward both shoot those.
Alyssa, go that side. Cut through, Alyssa, cut through.
See number 21, Jello Weatherspoon on Mabel. Not a starter, but definitely proving why she's in with that hard defense she's giving. And here we have full timeout called by Coach Sellers.
So I'm sorry, go ahead, Jonathan.
I think that's just something you heard there during the timeout. The new sound system that they've got here in the arena with soundtracks, definitely been good. Definitely gets the teams up and the fans a lot more pumped.
Yeah, it definitely has added to the atmosphere here at the arena. And as we expected, the crowd's starting to slowly dwindle in as there is a men's game here in about an hour from now. But right now we're focused on this ladies' game as the Eagles have a 2-point lead. Here's Loudermilk. Blew the layup, and she'd like to have that one back.
Definitely. You can see that on her face. Go.
That's Pat Pickens, and she'll go to the line for 2.
I tell you, Pat Pickens definitely been keeping the Hawks in the game. Well, then again, all of the Lady Eagles that have been fouling her have been keeping the Hawks in the game. She's been going to the line quite a few times, and as we just saw, making those free throws.
So with that foul, Mabel Valdez now has 4. And we are even. Loudermilk's going to take it all the way in. Nice move.
There we go.
Left-handed layup. Loudermilk with a pretty penetration. That ball was blocked by Hempstead. Goodness, Pat Pickens again. She is everywhere. She is single-handedly keeping Huntingdon in this game.
She really is. And we saw right there on that end of the court, you could see Mo Davis, Lydia Hempstead, really all of them, because they're in foul trouble, all of them with 4, Mo Davis with 3, just trying not to touch the Hawks players and just keep their hands up.
Good dish out from Valdez to Hempstead. 72-70. And Garmany set to come back in for the Hawks. Goodness.
And there it is, Mabel Valdez, 5th foul.
Well, neither Mabel or Coach Sellers agreed with that call. That's tough.
We have Holly Zorka, which will provide some more shooting. She's definitely good shooter, definitely around perimeter. As they brought Garmany back in, we'll probably see a lot more three-pointer shot by Huntingdon between Ward and Garmany.
Need to bring it back up and set it up. Wow. Alyssa she's just money. Guess who?
Pat Pickens.
Every time down the court. Out hustling everybody on the court right now.
Yep.
Oh,
look at that. Alyssa Loudermilk
with the
right
answer.
There. And Coach Sellers calling a full timeout. You can see on your screen, 2 minutes, 51 seconds left, 3-point difference. It's going to be a close ball game all the way to the end unless something big happens.
So if our math is right, Alyssa Loudermilk, who essentially was helpless in the first half because of foul trouble, she's come in and made a big impact. 13 points. But Pat Pickens has 27 for Huntingdon. Loudermilk's going to try to take it all the way. All penetration, kick out, Zorka. Yes!
There it is. Holly Zorka nailing that three-pointer, which she can do so much. Here we have Garmany trying with response, and she got it.
We knew it wouldn't take her long to put one up.
Yep.
With the answer. Teams are just back and forth. Nice pick by Hempstead. The free ship double team. Hempstead looking underneath for Loudermilk. Double teamed. Hempstead up top. 12 on the shot clock. Loudermilk is going to be fouled by Garmany. So Alyssa Loudermilk will go to the line for 2. I'll tell you what, Mackenzie Garmany can shoot. She loves that right side.
She really does. Probably more so she can aim towards the backboard and get that bank for that three-pointer. And there we go, Alyssa Loudermilk hitting both.
Oh, stolen away. Loudermilk read that all the way. And the scoreboard, if you noticed, they forgot to put 2 up with the free throw, so it is a 5-point lead.
Yes.
And Loudermilk now with a chance to make it a 7-point lead. Coach Sellers imploring his ladies no and ones. So if they get a basket and they work for it, don't foul them in the process. Mo Davis now comes up big with a defensive rebound. And the Lady Eagles are in command now with a 7-point lead and the basketball. If they can make their free throws, they'll win this basketball game.
Yeah, definitely big stressor by Coach Sellers. There we see Hempstead hitting that 2, since the only one on the court with non-foul trouble was Holly Zorka. Mo Davis with 3. Loudermilk, Hempstead, and Ship with 4.
Good smart move from Loudermilk to bring it back out. Huntington's going to be forced to foul. Oh, pretty move from Garmany, who stole it away, and now it's going to be a jump ball, and it will be Eagles basketball. Loudermilk took her eyes off the basketball, and here come the three-point shooters for Huntingdon. Dorman and Pate.
Yeah, we see now.
I'm a little confused why Garmany would go out at this point. Maybe it's a defense offense thing. Huntington's coach just could not understand why it took that long to get a foul call. And the crowd now sensing, and the bench now sensing, that the Lady Eagles are going to move to 4-1.
Yeah, 27 seconds left, 9-point difference. Hannah Ship to build that lead right here. There it is. Here we have Brooke Bronis coming in, and Monica Tamalevachuda. Coach Sellers definitely stressing
blocked.
to his girls to stay out around the perimeter because we definitely have seen Huntingdon's going to try for that perimeter shot.
And I'd say they need to not foul at this point. This game is over. Lady Eagles, after trailing by a lot in the first half, are going to come away with a victory.
And there it is. Final score 86-76. Lady Eagles win it. Tough, hard-fought game. They come out ahead. Definitely a stoic look by Huntington coach Buzz Phillips there on the other side.
Well, this was fun, Jonathan. You want to do it again?
Hey, how about a few minutes with our men's Eagles coming up next?
Now, don't forget, the men have a basketball game against Reinhardt, and that is a 7:30 Central tip-off. So we'll bring that action to you. We'll be back on the air with that probably in about 40 minutes as we see the both teams. Wonderful sportsmanship. They're going to be led in prayer here. Lady Eagles with a victory, and they will move to 4-1. And their next game is on Friday in Madisonville, Tennessee against Hiwassee College. And then they will go to LaGrange, Georgia on Saturday to take on LaGrange. Both of those are evening, late afternoon games. So you see the men as they work their way out onto the court for pregame warm-ups, and we will take a break and be back on the air in about 40 minutes or so.